Hey, hi, and hello, friends. In case you didn't notice, Scout has a pretty little bow on her head. But she says hello. She's a little crazy tonight, so I'm gonna put her down. Okay, baby, you can do it. That's a good girl. Yeah, so I'm sorry it takes me so long to put out videos. It just takes me a long time, and it's difficult. So I'm sorry. Right now I'm battling with myself. I'm battling with myself on this video because I am afraid of this video. I need to decide whether for this to be myself or to put on the happy face. But I'm gonna choose to be honest here. And I'm sorry if that disappoints people, because I know so many of you wonderful people just hope happiness for me, and you guys are amazing. I want to be open about how I feel, and right now I'm afraid all the time. I can't breathe very well at all. I had blood clots in my leg from the hospital, and that causes my knee to be numb. And twice now, the knee has just completely given out while I was walking. So I had wonderfully embarrassing moments where I just collapsed for no reason. And one of them took a while for the leg to start working again. And of course, I fainted like 3 times. But that's one of the reasons that I am afraid right now. My hands are really shaky when I'm trying to hold something. I'm dropping stuff all the time. I cannot tell you how many things I've broken because of that. And I'm confused constantly. But I'm supposed to be happy because there was such a strong chance that I would not still be here, and I am here, and I am happy to be here. But with that blessing of life, there is a price, consequences that come from the fight that my body put up during that time. And I'm now facing those consequences, and they're difficult, and I described it before. It's like someone turned on an extra switch in my head. I mean, there was already plenty of bad switches up in there, but this switch intensified everything. And it's a lot of just darkness, and you're jumping at every shadow, and you can't remember the doctor's appointment you had in the morning. You can't remember if that was this morning or not. And conversations that I thought I had, I haven't had. And I know that happened when I was in the hospital, but it's happening here a lot. And beside the physical symptoms, I am most afraid of my own mind, because it's having a field day right now. And I call them waking dreams, some of them, because they are. I have the regular sleep nightmares of them. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. It's beautiful. But they can also really fade and melt into when you're awake. And one in particular, when I was still in a comatose state, there was this man who had made this brand new video game that was revolutionary, and you could play it for free by going in the building and sitting down on a computer. And it was really simple, just hitting squares and circles. And then that morphed into a really bloody, awful war game. But in order to leave, I hope that stick tastes delicious to you. I hope it does. I'm sorry for all the snapping sounds. That is Scout eating wood. It is her favorite. But this video game, you could go in for free, but you couldn't leave the building until you finished the game. But the game did not end. And it became more violent and more violent and more horrible. And it seeped into reality. I'm not describing that well. It seeped into reality in such a way that you weren't playing a game anymore. You were literally fighting for your life, and you died. And you started at the squares and circles again. And eventually you die, and you felt it. You felt it every time. And I never won, but there was a funny ending to it. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone and Carl Weathers, they were hired by the president to rescue us. And so they came in helicopters, and when they jumped off, they were all like holding helicopter blades and started kicking ass. And they rescued all of us. But we were there for a while. Someone had put a hit out on me, and it happened. I was in the living room watching a movie, and someone kicked open the door, walked into the kitchen, shot my mom in the face, walked into the next room, shot my father in the face. Then my little and older brother came in, he shot them, and one by one, he killed each and every one of them. But I could not move. I was frozen in time. I don't understand that. I could not move, and I would have moved if I had been able to move. But he didn't kill me. But he chained me up in this like cinder block room made of cinder blocks that were blood stained. And him and his friends just carved me for weeks. And when I say weeks, I mean weeks. Non-stop. And I lived that for weeks, not in a dream when you fast forward, no. Weeks. And at the end, they smashed open those cinder blocks with sledgehammers to reveal a crowd clapping and laughing at me. But that's the kind of stuff that still is happening. And I just wanted to be honest that I am trying every day, but it gets really tiring, really exhausting. And so we have to ask ourselves, where do we go from here? And I don't know. All I know is that, God, I hate those dreams. They like attach to you like leeches, and they don't let go until they have drained. God, that's uncomfortable. You can never. I hate it. I hate it. Scout just farted. Oh, that smells terrible. Why would you do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, baby. I think you just stopped something bad from happening. You just knew, didn't you? You knew exactly when to fart. Okay. Okay, I love you. Take your smell back. Okay. So where do we go from here? Well, onward, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying, onward. And we're trying to move forward every day. And no matter how tired we get, battle weary we get, beaten we get, damn it, I don't like to lose. And by God, I refuse to lose to myself. I won't quit. I won't. I refuse to quit. We are what we are. And we make it the best way we can, right? And I do want to say thank you to all of you, because I'm sorry I don't respond very often, but I read your messages and I read your comments, and they mean the absolute world to me, because you guys are amazingly kind. And I'm always thinking that I'm letting people down by not moving forward fast enough or being happy enough. But I don't like putting on that fake face of happiness if I don't feel it. I'd much rather just have an honest conversation with someone. And you guys are my someone. And we all gotta have someone, right? So thank you. Shorty says bye. Scout. Up, up. And Scout says goodbye to him. Yeah. My sweetheart. Okay. You're the best.
Go choose your treat. Yes, my girl. I'm sorry I can't get up and chase you. I'm too weak. But I'm so happy to see you happy. Look at you.